All right, let's say you have a business and, like it's an e-com business and you have order confirmations coming in, or you have standard emails coming in from your customers asking about certain typical things, or, you have calls being booked, sales calls being booked, and you want to track those and like put those in a spreadsheet somewhere. I'm going to show you how to standardize and automate. If you have standard info in an email, I've just got some basic sample stuff here. How do you put that into a spreadsheet and or update a spreadsheet or do something with that information automatically? How do you extract this information? So I'll show you an example of how this works, and then we'll look into the meat and potatoes of how to actually create it and customize it for you. So I've got a sample email. I'm going to send this sample email, and we've got like Anna website $14, so we'll kind of just wait for a couple of seconds here, and this should pop up. All right, there we go. Okay, so website Anna $14. I can do this again if I want to. Let's make another sample email. Whoop. All right, let's make this $3 or whatever, $300. Steve Smith, and logo. Maybe you've got a graphic design agency, right? So this stuff comes in. Of course, you can automate forwarding Gmail emails into anything when they come in and if they match certain conditions. So automating these emails being forwarded to an automation system isn't pretty trivial. Okay, so we've got logo, $300, Steve Smith. So hopefully you trust that this kind of thing works. What we need to do is connect Gmail to Google Sheets. Or Gmail to something else, and tell some kind of automation system what information to look for in this email and what format to expect it in. So the way that I do this, I've done this for clients. It's pretty cool, pretty fast to set up. There's a tool called Make, and I'll put a link below this video. You can set up these standard automations. So this is the automation here. This is what it looks like that reads email. So it says, all right, well, the subject was test, the price. This is the text of the email, the HTML content of the email. The sender email address was me. Recipients was this one. There's, no file attachments. There's no copy recipients. So you can get some standard information from this automatically and then drop it into Google Sheets. So this is the automation system. This second step here, what this does is it takes the text from the email and extracts certain information, right? So this is a technology called a regular expression, and that's what this looks like in the backend. Let me show you how to set this up from the scratch. So you're going to once you have an account and create a new scenario, and we know that we need Google Sheets, right? Whoa, Google Sheets. There's a number of automation integrations that you can, like services you can connect together with this. It's quite handy. So we know we need Google Sheets, right? I'm going to use my Google account. I'm going to do select it manually, and I have an automation test spreadsheet created. Sheet 1. I do have a header row in this one, so project price and name. Whoop. Skipping ahead here. So I have project price and name. So that is the end state. What's the beginning state and the ones in the middle? So we know we need some kind of incoming email trigger. What we do there is it's called a mail hook. So we're going to do that, and we can connect these two things together. Right? We can add a brand new mail hook. So test, so call this incoming project orders. I just made that up. So you're going to get an email address here. So copy that address. Wonderful. And we can go back to my email and make a new email to that web address. Then we know we have to get this information from the email text and extract the relevant information that we need. So what we do there is this little orange thing. we need to match pattern. So I've already created regular expression stuff is outside of the scope of this instruction video, but suffice to say there's a technology called a regular expression that allows you to define a pattern that you want to search for in text and extract or replace or find certain information. Okay? So we have our incoming email trigger. So whenever an email is sent to this email address, it will be read here in this first step. Then we extract certain information from the email text. Then we get that information, put it into a spreadsheet. What we need to do now is tell, so like we've got this price, name, and project info here. We need to tell Google Sheets where to put that information. So when you click on here, you'll see there's an option for what to select. So under project, I need project. Under price, I need price. And under name, I need name. And maybe we want to have another column that's like the date received, right? We can do date. We can format that date and use it in, month, day, year, minute, in that time frame. This is a bit techie here, but suffice to say, you can add other columns that give contextual information to that. It's all code, right? This is all possible to automate. So we've got our stuff all set up here. Click on OK. So this, when we send a standard email to this address, should add stuff to this row. So we've got our thing here. I'm going to copy and paste this. Call this. So we have the rows here, right? So we're going to add another row on row 7. Let's call this automation test row. Ryan, give that my name, and it's $123. Right? This is a test. Boom. So we should see, when we do that, we should see the data. So what we have to do first before this will do anything is we have to just turn it on. Right? Whoop. Let's see. Let's save this guy. You can give this a name like process incoming order emails. Turn this on. Okay, so this is going to run immediately within a few seconds or so. All right, so we have a new thing, and let's run this guy and see what happens. So. All right, so we have our new automation test row. You see this date was formatted as I wanted it to, kind of month, day, year, and the time with AM and PM. So this is an example, of course. I will drop links to this make service. If you're familiar with regular expressions, this is a service that I like to use to just test out the regular expression on the text. If you're not familiar with regular expressions, you can either learn, and if you want me to do some of this stuff for you, so if you have a process in your business and you want me to design, create, support the automation side of things, I can totally do that. I have a coaching business myself, and I use a number of automations. I'm doing stuff where I'm checking the water temperature in the Black Sea. But I have a number of products that I'm using. I'll just show you like a sort of a sample one of where you can go with some of this stuff, right? So you can branch and create a number of things together, connect, Google Drive and Google Sheets, and send alerts to your phone, and all sorts of fun stuff. So hope that was helpful. I will drop a link. This is a service called Make. Drop a link to that below. I'll drop a link to this one, and if you want me to do this for you, I will drop my email below as well, and you can get in touch.